And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears dark green with gold trim, and he scaled at already 165.4 pounds. Professional record, thus far perfect. 2 fights, 2 victories. Both of those victories came by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the 4-time national champion and the GB Elite 3 Nations champion, proudly fighting out of Brentwood, Essex, England, Jimmy Sains.
Okay, gentlemen, you've both been giving your instructions, so obey my command at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Anything from here on up is good. From here on up is good. Touch gloves. Let's go.
Early action then as London and Essex come to Las Vegas with George Liddard next, and on the main DAZN card, Johnny Fisher and of course Conor Benn at the top of the bill, and here Jimmy Sains against an aggressive, in the early stages at least, Alejandro Avalos. This the 3rd professional outing of Jimmy Sains. What an experience it's been so far, and now looking to build on that with an impressive performance here. He's looking for the big right hand against the wild-looking Alejandro Avalos. Darren Barker alongside me, former world middleweight champion. Lively start, Darren, from the man from San Antonio in Texas.
Yeah, indeed, Mike. I've seen him before. He's tough, he's game. He'll plough forward, he'll look to let his hands go at every opportunity. Not afraid to take a shot to land one himself. Jimmy's looked good. He's strong, he's aggressive, well-schooled, has a lovely jab. Doesn't waste much, and that's that fire in his eye, Mike.
Yeah, the jabs worked well so far. A couple of attempts by Jimmy to just lean back and make Avalos miss with his attacks and then counter as he was trying there. Not quite got his timing just yet, Sains. But that's better from the centre of the ring, holding his ground and finding his accuracy gradually.
Yeah, you do that, Mike. I think the jab is so important to establish a timing in your distance. And I don't mind this from Jimmy Sains. He's going to look to impress, and I expect him to let his hands go. He will settle down as this contest goes along. I'd like to see him feint a little more as well, draw out that lead from Avalos, because he's looking to let his hands go every opportunity he can do. That's a lovely right hand.
That was a move that Sains was working on earlier in the round. Timed it better there as we head towards the final minute of the first round. And Sains goes for that big right hand over the top.
That was lovely work, Mike. The 1-2 left hook to the body. Beautiful work. He's hurt Avalos.
Impressive work from Sains here, varying the trajectory, body to head and then back again.
He really does punch with both hands. Tony Sims told me this. Big punch and good variation again.
Avalos down on the referee, Alan Huggins, taking up the count here with half a minute still to go in the opening round. Well, Jimmy's got stoppages in the 2nd and 3rd round in his 2 professional fights so far. Can he finish this one inside the opening 3 minutes? The body shots are definitely out. And then he follows up to the head, and surely the referee will wave it off, and he does. Inside the first 3 minutes, a blistering start by Jimmy Sains. Avalos out of shot, needing attention, but gradually getting to his knees, and there's a stool being brought into the ring. Jimmy Sains just took a minute or so to really find his range, to make Avalos miss and then make him pay, and certainly he did. And look at the damage that's been inflicted inside around 2 minutes and 45 seconds or so of the opening round.
Wow, that was a thunderous right hand. You see now the guard very loose from Avalos, and you can see the damage straight away. Eyes roll in, the head rolls right back. I don't like seeing opponents' heads bounce off the canvas, but that's exactly what that right hand done to Avalos. It was a huge shot from Jimmy Sains, looking so powerful before the actual shot itself. The variation was good to the body, but that right hand was on the button. Huge shot I'll tell you now, there's not going to be many middleweights that will be able to stand to that sort of punch power. Big victory for Jimmy Sains.
4 times national champion as an amateur was Jimmy Sains, and now 3 fights unbeaten, all 3 of them inside the distance. Tony Sims in the corner there. Busy night for him. George Liddard up next, and then Conor Benn at the top of the bill. So no mid-morning blues for Jimmy Sains, getting the action underway here at just after 11 o'clock in the morning, Vegas time. But as I said earlier, he's been here for some time with gym mates from that Tony Sims gym. Let's get the official time now from David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Alan Huggins calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 47 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by knockout. He's still undefeated, Jimmy Sains.
So 3 straight for Jimmy Sains in his professional career. And that one, in a way, completes the set. 1st round, 2nd round and 3rd round so far in his professional career. And Jamie Ward there, you can see in the ring, waiting to talk to Jimmy.
Jim, bring it in, mate, come on. Come on. Jimmy Sains. Great to see the respect there, as always. Congratulations, 3-0, 3 KOs. You said to me at Media Day this week, you've had 2 stoppages. You've not had an emphatic knockout. Safe to say you got that tonight.
Yeah, to be honest, that was a knockout, but I'm still not too happy with that. I wanted a clean-cut knockout, but it was a knockout. I'll have to watch it back properly. But like I said, 2 stoppages, and that was an actual knockout, so I'm happy, yeah. I got the win, which is the main thing.
You wanted to be relaxed. It was certainly at a fast pace, wasn't it? You didn't have to go looking for Avalos in there, and that's what is come to be expected, isn't it? When you come over to the States, it's a different breeding ground over here. What can you take from those, just under around there?
Well, the sparring I've had at the minute has been, that's what I've had. I've had Mexicans right at me, and he was just the same again, so I was just trying to tuck up. I could see his chin was right in the air, so I was just trying to tuck up and wait for that perfect moment, and landed at the end of the 1st round.
And it's a little after 11 a.m. local time here. I was with your family having breakfast in the buffet at the MGM ground this morning. They were very nervous. You've certainly put those nerves to bed this afternoon. But how have you enjoyed this whole experience for you, Jimmy, in just professional fight week number 3?
To be honest, it don't feel real. It don't feel real that I'm here. Trying to take it all in, but it's a great venue, great opportunity. Big thanks to the main man, Eddie. Also, big thanks to Tony as well for putting me on the card. Not many people, 3-0, can say they went 3-0 in Vegas. So I'm very, very happy. I'm over the moon, to be honest, yeah.
Let's bring in promoter Eddie Hearn as well. Eddie, what is there to like about young Jimmy Sains based on what we've seen, not just in the first 2 fights, but especially tonight?
I mean, certainly the humbleness. I mean, I don't know how cleaner he wants a knockout. That was, you know, a devastating knockout and a hell of a way to make a statement on your American debut as well. The learning curve of not just being in here tonight, but the last 4 or 5 weeks out training at the Matchroom Gym in Los Angeles, you know, fight week in Las Vegas, that's what's really going to give him the experience to build as a fighter. You know, when you get an opponent in America, they're a different kind of breed. They come to win, and you saw that, and that's where Jimmy's going to look good. Still a little bit wild in the 1st round, as you expect, chin in the air sometimes. You know, that's an amateur fighter that's turning over, that's got to perfect his craft. But we know how heavy-handed he is, and now he's developing his man strength. You know, we were joking this week about the abs are coming through, the back's growing, he's doing great S&C work, and that's really what he's got to build on. You know, we know the boxing skills are there. We know Tony Sims is one of the best trainers in the world. We know Jimmy's dedication is second to none. It's all in front of him, really. You know, he's got the perfect road to walk. And if you're dedicated and you're good enough, he's going to get there. And that's what Jimmy Sains is going to do. And to come over here, you need showreel knockouts. You know, that is going to go viral already, that knockout. And you know, I want to thank everybody for coming over. Obviously, there's a lot of Romford Ball fans in the place. There's a lot of Brentwood and Hornchurch in the place as well. It's early, you know. That's what we need. We need that support. I'd love to jump him on the show at the O2 next week. We're not going to, but it's just, we just got to keep him active. You know, 5, 6, 7 fights a year. Keep learning. Soon move up to 6 rounds. That's going to suit him better anyway. But just the perfect US debut. And as he says, you know, I said to Conor Benn early in the week, lucky boy to be out here. He didn't like that. He didn't like lucky. He said, I'm not lucky. I earn it. You know what Conor's like. He wants to fight you all the time. But we're all lucky. We're all lucky to be here. He's worked hard to be here, but the opportunities that are presented in front of him, he mustn't waste. And I know he's the type of kid that won't waste it. So he's got everything in front of him to go as far as he can in the game. And I believe he's going to go all the way.
Just final one from you, Jimmy. I know you're a very tight-knit group in the Matchroom Gym over in Essex in the UK. George Liddard in this ring next and Conor Benn in the main event, of course. How's he been looking and how confident are you this will be a memorable night for the Essex boys?
Well, we've had a fantastic camp over here in America, LA and now Vegas. But all of us are in best shape. We're all looking great in the gym, all sparring well. The sparring out here has been amazing. So I reckon George is in next. He's going to do the same as me. And I feel like Conor's going to get an early KO as well. So we're all going to be going back to England happy.
Jimmy Sains, congratulations, 3-0. What a way to make a statement on your US debut. Well done.